Around the center.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone around the world. I hope you guys can see my screen. If you can see my screen, please type a 2 or somebody nod their head. The youngest man in the group, Mr. Ed Mercer, can you nod your head if you can see my screen? Absolutely awesome. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm extremely pumped to be doing this fantastic, fabulous training today. Why do we always do all this training, guys? Because I'll tell you what, the key to success is personal development, period. If you want to grow, you have to develop yourself personally. So everything I train particularly on has to do how you can grow yourself. Because I believe in the law of leadership. The first law of leadership is you leading yourself. Lead yourself first. So meaning that you have to develop yourself first before you can lead other people. So the title of training today has to do with attitudes. And we're going to be talking a little bit about mindset, how it relates to your mindset. This morning, I'm going to go ahead and mute everyone. I should have done that. So everyone is muted. Awesome. So today's training has to do with the mindset training and your attitude towards mindset. So we're really going to be talking about how we can fill up our minds, what we need to fill up our minds with. And we're going to be going through all those pointers this morning. Once again, welcome everyone to this awesome, massive call. I see some new folks on the call. I want to welcome all the new folks on the call. You're in the right place at the right time. Today is one of our training days, but I still want to officially welcome you to this fantastic not company. It's a fantastic movement where we help people grow personally, not just in their business, but in their personal life as well. So welcome if you're new on the call and you're in the right atmosphere. I'm going to say that. And whoever invited you to this call, you can get back to him after this training and we can get together and talk some more. But today we're going to do some mindset training. That's what we have this morning. So just to jump right into it, I want to start with the first pointer, guys. I hope you got your pen, you got your paper ready, because I'll tell you whatever point you write down, it's going to absolutely change your lives. Guys, there's a connection between what you put in your mind and how you feel your life or how you feel your business will be. So what you put in your mind affects your life, affects your business. I can almost promise you that when I look at a person living a fulfilled life, it's because they fill their mind with the right thing. So the big question is, what are we filling our mind with? It's a huge question. People that have bankrupt life, right? You can go back to the root cause and discover that they put in their mind the wrong thing. It could be bankruptcy in their account, right? It could be in their relationship. It could be in their marriage. Trust me, whatever it is, go back to the root cause of that problem is what they fill their mind with. You know, one of the greatest books in the world, for those of you who are Christians, the Bible, it says wise thinking leads to right living, and stupid thinking leads to wrong living. Guys, this is absolutely powerful. Wise thinking leads to right living, and stupid thinking leads to wrong living. So it's very, very important and that you fill your mind with great things. If you're in business, what are the stuff you want to fill your mind with? Expectancy of success in your business. Great things that is going to help you grow your business. Your attitude is the paintbrush of the mind. If you can write that point down and really look at it, you understand what I'm saying. When someone takes a paintbrush, the person start painting on the canvas. This is how our attitude is. We personally paint what goes into our mind. So your attitude is the paintbrush of the mind. So what you have in your mind is what you have painted. You have painted your life the way your life is today. Your attitude, guys, everyone must have heard this so many times, determines your altitude. This is massively powerful. Your attitude determines your altitude. We got to get our attitude right, guys. Your attitude paints in your mind anything you desire to paint. It's like when you take a paintbrush, right? If you want to paint a boy on the canvas, you paint a boy. If you want to paint a goat on the canvas, you paint a goat. You decide what you paint in your mind, and what you paint in your mind is going to determine your success. So what are you painting in your mind? It's our decision. We deposit in our mind the pictures that we want to be. It's in your hand. You have the brush. You are the painter. What are you painting? What's the picture you're painting? Are you painting a picture of success? Are you painting a picture of you becoming president millionaire? What is the picture you're painting in your mind? That's the result you're going to get in your life. That's the result you're going to get in your business. So fill your mind with correct things. Absolutely correct things. And you need to write this point down. You can alter your life by altering your mind. The mind is the most powerful tool in the whole world. You can change your mind just by altering your mind completely. You can change your mind and change your life by altering your mind. Your mind is power. What are you filling your mind with, guys, is the big question when you really need to ask yourself. Next pointer. If you fill your mind with the right things, you can have a fulfilled business with explosion. So when you wake up in the morning, what do you fill your mind with? Do you fill your mind with bad news, disappointment? What are the things you're reading? What are you filling your mind? Whatever you put in the mind is value, and we're going to be talking more about that. What you have in your mind determines everything that happens to you, guys. This is huge. What you have in your mind determines everything that happens to you. Meaning, guys, everything that's happened to you today is as a result of what you put in your mind. Where you are today, congratulations, it has been the result of the mind that you have. The greatest gap between successful people and unsuccessful people is not age. It's not poverty. It's how they think. I repeat, the greatest gap between successful people and unsuccessful people is not the age, it's not the culture, right? It's not poverty. The greatest gap between the rich and the poor is how they think. Some people think so bad, they can blow themselves up. They can become an explosion because they think too bad. So guys, we really have to monitor our thinking, what we're depositing in our mind. People with great attitude possess teachable spirit. We need to correct our attitude because it helps us to become teachable. And if you're not teachable in the industry we are, you cannot make it. It's not possible. You got to have a teachable spirit. And that starts with the attitude. The hardest thing you can do is lead yourself. It's easy to tell people where to go. Everyone loves to do it, just like I always tell you guys the travel agent story. 1, 2, 3, 4, go right. You, 1, 2, 3, 4, go left. It's easy to lead people. The hardest thing you can do is lead yourself. It's easier to teach than to do. If I'm to kick a person responsible for every problem in my life today, I will not be able to sit down because I'll kick myself so bad. Whatever issues you're having in life today, it's not that money you didn't get. It's not the job you didn't get. You are the problem. And until you start seeing that you are the problem, you're not going to move forward in life. We are the problem, guys. I love the story. They talked about two construction workers. And every day, one of the construction workers brings eba. The next day, he brings a goosey soup. The next day, he brings variety of food. He enjoys his food and eats it all the time. And the other construction worker, every day, every blessed day, he brings amala to work during his break time. Monday amala, Tuesday amala, Wednesday amala with the same soup. Friday amala, Sunday, every day amala. And he keeps crying. Oh my God, amala again, amala again, amala again. What is going on? Every day amala. And the other co-worker, who always bring different food, he said, why don't you talk to your wife? And what did he say? Leave my wife out of this matter. I made the food myself. Guys, you are the problem. He made the food himself, but he complained. Every day amala, every day amala. I hate amala, I'm tired of amala. But guess what? He cooked that amala every blessed day. When you see that you are the problem, you can control the problem. When you don't see you are the problem controls you. It's your choice to paint right. It's your choice. Next point. I want to talk about the attitude diseases that can pull us down, because we need to know, as business owners, what kind of attitude can pull our business down? What kind of attitude can pull us down in life as a person, not just in business? And we're going to go through strong point with you, 3 strong pointers that you need to watch that can pull you down and take you down to 0. One is overconsciousness. You know, a lot of us don't like taking risk in life. I love taking risk. Not over exaggerated risks, but you got to take risks to survive in life. Overcautious. People say, what is this? What is it? What has happened? What is going to happen? This is the language of the poor and the timid. What if this happened is the correct words. It's correct myself. What if this happened? When an opportunity comes for them, the first thing they say, oh, what if this happened? Overcautious, in the safety zone. What if this happened? If this happened, look at the fix I'll be in. They're already looking at the negative side of life. Overcautiousness. This will never take you to any successful journey in your life. Next pointer, pessimism. This is a deadly, deadly disease of people always looking forward to the backside rather than profiling ways to get it done. Instead of figuring out what's wrong, instead of figuring out what's going to be right, they try to figure out what's wrong. They have joy in faults. When they see a mistake, they get excited. This is a deadly disease that can absolutely kill your business. They look for every wrong thing and put the right thing to the side. To the pessimist, the glass is half full. To the optimist, to the pessimist, the glass is half empty. To the optimist, the glass is full. Two people see things differently. It depends on how you look at it. Our lives are mostly affected by the way we think things are, not the way they are. I'm going to repeat this. This is a huge point. Our lives are mostly affected by the way we think things are, not the way they are. The way we think they are affect us most. So if you think life it's going to be great, you have good expectancy. This is what's going to come out of your life. You need to cultivate a better habit of thinking. our lives are mostly affected by the way things are. I'll read that again. Our lives are mostly affected by the way we think things are, not the way things are. So that's the big point. Poor thinking habit, guys, keeps most people poor, not poor working habits. So we really got to get ourselves to a level whereby our thinking is really expanded and bring forth fruit. That negative thinking we need to flush it out. The mind is like a factory of thoughts. I mean, imagine a big factory and all you have is different kinds of thoughts that goes into the factory. Long time ago, we used to say garbage in, garbage out. What you put in is what's going to come out. And think about this, guys. Since our mind is a factory of thought, we need to control what goes in. And we're going to be going through that. The mind is like a factory. What you think about all day pours ingredients into your mind, and that is what builds the fabric of your life. Someone says, as you think, so you become. How do you start your day? Do you start your day with a negative move or a positive move? What you deposit in your mind becomes the fabric of your life. This is huge, guys. The guy says, I want to be successful, but go to his house, check his library. When a man reads, pours massive ingredient in his mental fabric. What you pour into your mind is what comes out. If you read trash, your life is going to be trash. What you deposit in your mind is exactly what you're going to get. You cannot bake a cake with cement. You cannot. So we need to really watch what goes absolutely into our mind because it determines our success. The fabric of your life is built from the ingredient you deposit and what you know. You might have to alter what you know because what you know is actually killing you. How do you build a good life? How do you build a good business? It's simple, but it's not easy. Select the right ingredients that goes into your mind. Keep out the wrong ingredients. And it all starts with your thoughts. Everything starts with your thoughts. If you think it's not gonna work, guess what? It's not going to work. Everything starts with your thoughts, the way you think about things. We become what we think about. We become what we think about. If you think you're going to be a president millionaire, guys, I've got good news for you. You are going to be one when you back it up with action. For those of you who drink coffee, if you put sugar in your coffee or you put poison in your coffee, what's that going to do to your life? One is actually going to kill you. This is how the mind is. What are you allowing to drop into your mind? What are you putting in your coffee? Is it sugar or is it poison? Poison. It doesn't matter who's dropping that sugar or poison. Most of us hang around with people that drop poisons in our mind. Hang around people who are going to drop sugar in your mind. Enemy or friend, it doesn't matter. Poison is poison. So watch what's dropping your mind. It doesn't matter who hands you the bad stuff. It will still do damage to your bank account. If you hang around negative people, all you're going to hear is negative stuff that's going to tear you down and not make you progress. Right? If you hang around good people, they're going to lift you up. They're going to inspire you to be better, to grow better, and help you grow better. It will still damage your account if you hang out with the wrong people. The right people will help you go up. So what am I trying to say here today? Every day, stand guard at the door of your mind. Your mind has a door. You are the gardener of your mind. Stay guard. Watch what is going in. Don't allow people to steal your dream from you. You decide what goes into your mental factory. Don't let people dump trash, because you have to live with that results. Imagine if someone comes every day to your house with a trailer of trash and dumps it in your house every blessed day, guys. What will your house look like? So you got to be the gardener of your mind. You got to watch what's going in. You're a serious gardener. This is very vital. No one can come to my house and keep dropping trash every day. Last pointer for today. The last deadly disease to avoid, guys, is complaining. Complaining, crying, this will completely ace your business. This will completely ace your future. Complaining is one of the biggest diseases that kills the mind. Spend 5 minutes complaining, and you've wasted 5 minutes, which starts an economic brain cancer in your mind. If you think complaining is easy, or if you think complaining is good, ask the children of Israel, the slaves head into the promised land. They never got there. All they did was complain from day one. They complained about the water, complained about their helo, complained about the leadership, complained about the food. They kept on complaining. God himself got tired of the complaining and said, you know what, trip canceled. I had it. This is what complaining does to your business. A lot of people complain and do nothing about it. When you complain too long, it affects your future. Be on the lookout of all the things that can destroy the good you have started. Don't be the one that just keeps complaining. No water, no lights. I can't do my business. There's always a way around everything that we do. The mind is a factory, guys. Imagine a factory that produces whatever products. It's all kinds of ingredients going on in that factory that brings out the produce. So the big question is, what ingredient are you putting in this factory that's going to bring out a product for you? If you put in the wrong ingredients, the produce that's going to come out is going to be wrong. So fill your mind with the right things. Fill your mind with the right substance. Fill your mind with the right values. Read the right materials. Read the right books. It adds this is the ingredient of the factory of the mind. This is what's going to produce your gold tomorrow. This is what's going to give you the medal tomorrow. It starts by your thoughts today, guys. So we really, really have to watch and control. Be a gardener of your mind. Guide what's going in. When people try to steal your dream, guide your mind. Oh, this is not going to work. Guess what? 200 people already did it. We had the parade of diamonds on stage, over 200 diamonds. And someone is telling you it's not going to happen. We have several people making hundreds and hundreds of thousands, but someone still comes and say, oh, business never works. Guide your mind. The war is on. We have to win, and we win by absolutely guiding our mind. And that's the last word I have for the training. The main thing we have to do this month, guys. Leaders are readers. Every month we're going to have a book of the month. And this month the book we have is that everyone needs to get. Guys, leaders are readers. Successful people are readers. Name one successful person you know, and I'll tell you one book they have read. Name them. Warren Buffett, Microsoft, name them. Bill Gates. They are readers. We got to cultivate a habit of reading books. Now, the book of the month is As a Man Thinketh. This book, the audio is only, I think, 99 cents. You can go online and buy this book. Buy this book and read through the next 30 days of Bleeds. We have a 90 days Bleeds. We're going to have one book for every single month. Now, go online, buy this book, and read it. It will change the way you think. If the way you think is affecting you as a person or affecting your business, guys, you need to improve your thinking. And this book, As a Man Thinking, will put you in the right direction to think properly. And this affects your business. So the book of the month, guys, write this down, is As a Man Thinking. Everyone needs to get it. No one an exemption. If your team member is not here on this call today, go back, give them a call, get the book, As a Man Thinking. And that being said, Ed Mercer, I'll pass it to you. I know you're trying to get into a meeting. Take it away.
Hey, hey everyone. I just want to echo a little bit what Maxwell was saying today. Really, really powerful. Everything, the message was very clear to all of us. I'm very sure of that. When Maxwell was talking about in order to be a leader, you must be a reader. The bottom line is that I build homes. I build homes in Canada and Costa Rica. And, and I say this in a very kind way, the poorest people that I built homes for wanted to know where the TV room was. The richest people wanted to know where the office and the library was. And, the difference between a rich person and a poor person, someone asked me a few weeks ago, what is the difference between the two? And I said, well, unfortunately, I talk to people and I say, how you doing? Oh, not bad for Monday. Then all of a sudden we have Hump Wednesday. Then all of a sudden, thank God it's Friday. And, rich people plan for the future, poor people plan for the Saturday night. And that is sort of the way it is. And unfortunately, nothing's going to change with a lot of people. But we have the opportunity and the momentum to change that. We talk about disease. We talk about cancer. We talk about heart disease. We talk about all of those different diseases. Those are not the killing diseases. The killing diseases are called hardening of the attitudes. It's called stinking thinking. So sometimes we just need a checkup from the neck up. And that is the deal. Sometimes we need to check up from the neck up. One thing that I want to share with you, if someone brings a problem to you or complains to you, unfortunately, that problem becomes your problem because you listen to that problem and all of a sudden subconsciously becomes your problem. That is the whole deal with I always say when you get in your car today, the moment you get in, you're going to look in the rearview mirror. The rearview mirror is very, very small because everything in the rearview mirror is in the past. The windshield is huge because that is the future. That is the direction you're going. And so what you need to do is like I say, you need to, what Maxwell was saying, you're always, always, always a product of your environment. Another thing you need to do is you need to watch your words. Your words are so powerful. If you start bringing up the past, anything that's happened in the past or anything negative, what happens, the negative becomes the present. The present is now, and if you talk about things that happened in the past, it could be a bankruptcy, it could be a separation, it could be something that happened within the family. Unfortunately, every time you bring that up to yourself or to somebody else, the past becomes the present. So what we need to do, today is the first day of the rest of our life. We need to listen, and even with although it was recorded today, a short pencil is better than a long memory. The whole thing is, if you took notes, for those of you that know me, there's never been a time in my last 30, 40 years that if I'm at a meeting or a convention that I'm not in the front row. I take more notes probably than anybody in the room. Although the thing is, for me, it's very important to take notes. It's very important to the book that he had mentioned. I read the book. The book is an amazing book. And I know that I got in my mind the two other books he's going to choose for the next 2 months. and they are a life changer. But you need to read those books, like you say. In order to be a leader, you must be a reader. And I feel honored. I feel blessed to be part of the team. And I think the attitude that you guys have is there. I don't think any of you have a bad attitude. You just need to reinforce that attitude.
Awesome, awesome. Power Talk at Misha. We're going to give it up to Nolan, who is needs to get back to work. Nolan, you can unmute yourself.
Hey, Max.
Take it away.
You know that I'm always stealing work time. But thank you very much for the training. I got in about a few minutes late, but wow, wow, wow. I could feel the passion in your voice. And I so appreciate this from a leader like you, Max. You know why? Because you are always so encouraging and motivating and putting us back on the right track, always. So, you know, that type of energy you need in this type of a business, you need in this type of a team. Now, think about this for a second. Imagine every single one of us in this team, if we start to portray the same passion that you have in this business, what a massive, massive difference we would make to our lives, to our team, and to everybody around us. You know, it's just something that I want you guys to think about. You know, it's all about having this passion. They say when you're in business, you got to love your business like anything else. Love it so much that it becomes so much more easier for you to talk about. Now, before I end off, I just want to, I know Ed was talking about, you know, negative people, etc. And this is so true because they always say negative thinkers have a problem for every solution. Now, ain't that so true? Now, I can tell you in my personal life, I've learned to move away from negative people. Even if I'm sitting at work and if I'm having my lunch or having a cup of tea, and the moment I hear somebody talking anything negative, guess what I do? I get up and I move away. I do not want their negativity to rub off me. So it's something that you should actually look out for. It's very easy to identify negative people once you have a positive mind. Once your mind is positive and you're more focused, you will be able to identify these negative people, negative talk, etc., and move away from it. Similar to reading a newspaper. I do not read newspapers anymore. I do not watch the news, all because of the negativity that it portrays. So thank you, Max, for allowing me the few minutes that I could spare. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the training. Thanks, Ed, for your word of advice as well. And thanks to everybody on the call for joining the call. Without training like this, we would not be able to grow. It's all about learning every single day. If you followed me on Facebook, you would have seen my status the other day said, the biggest lesson I've learned in life is I have not learned enough. So the biggest lesson I have learned in life is I have not learned enough. So thank you guys and take care. Cheers.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Nolan, for that Power Talk. I see we have a new member on the call today. I'd like to recognize them. Hopefully I pronounced the name correctly. Ibere, welcome to the call. Can you hear us? You're very welcome. How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine. I'm doing well.
Awesome.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I have been following the conversation and I really enjoy it. And I feel grateful to be in this team, and I promise to do my best to be a good student and also to optimize my business life. Thank you very much to all the facilitators. Thank you very much to Tunde, who has brought me to this team. And I would like to be a member of this wonderful group. Thank you very much for your audience.
Awesome, awesome. The next person on this team, I can see, I invited her to this call. Bruno, are you on the call? Go ahead. I'm going to unmute you. Take it away. Bruno, can you hear us? Okay, I think she's having network problem. Pastor Sukomi, Pastor Performer, take it away.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yes, Pastor Performer.
Good morning, everyone. As usual, Maxwell, you've done an awesome job. You know, I was privileged on Wednesday to minister in a church here in Maryland, and this was the same message that I actually shared. Attitude. Attitude is just too crucial to anyone's success in life. And everything you have touched on, they were just on point. Thank you so very much. I thank God for those who are even new on the call. I thank God for everyone because I think God wants to address something about his people, and that's why this kind of a topic is being shared, because it's not just about business. It's about, first of all, attitude, your attitude to your business, your attitude to your job, your attitude to your life, your attitude to whatever you do, even in your home, can actually bring you fulfillment, can define your personality, and actually can define your values. So your values are crucial, but then only your attitude will bring it up. So thank you so very much, Maxwell. I'm so grateful. I always feast at this table on a consistent basis. Thanks a million. God bless you, Big.
Awesome, awesome. We're going to unmute. Thank you so much, Power Talk. We're going to unmute our runaway soldier, Kemo, all the way from England. I just called her out. She didn't know I was watching her.
She's protesting. She's saying no.
Hi, do you know what? I was just saying to Faith, I'm meeting with a client right now because of the nature of my work. I can't always join you, but I'm trying my best. I'm working hard, and I can't really talk because I'm literally seeing a client in the next 2 seconds. I'll be here. I'm part of you waving, and congratulations, Pastor, on your achievement. And
thank you. Thank
my
you.
client is here.
All right, awesome. Welcome to the call again, runaway soldier. Okay, who's next? Who's next on my screen? Mobology, I see you next on my screen. Take it away.
Okay. Sorry, I need to. Oh wow! That's such an amazing presentation. I was actually shuffling discussion, trying to work on something. Let me just put on my my video right now. Just so that, can you guys see me?
We can see you. Yes, we can. Take it away.
Okay, so I'm just trying to get sample of how we're going to get our word shirt for our common. Okay, so that's an amazing presentation. It's all about your mind. It's whatever you feed your mind that you actually bring out, and you need to make sure that you kind of surround yourself with positive energy. Yesterday, I was actually listening to King Pin, and she said that success is energy, failure is energy, but they are just inside out. So if you continue to surround yourself with the right people, what will automatically happen is that the right people will continue to come into your space, and in addition to that, they will continue to feed your mind. So whatever you feed yourself is what you definitely become. And like personally now, initially I wasn't used to leaving my comfort zone, but I've learned that nothing grows in your comfort zone. Things grow where things seems uncomfortable. Okay, and I wasn't aware of that until I attended so much training from his hold of that. So with that, you know, your mind is just your key to your success. Basically, your mind is your key, because before you put anything into action, you already have it incorporated in your mind. So this is an amazing training. I love it because each time I just do training, it's like a remix, and I love it so much. So thank you so much.
Powerful power talk. Thank you so much, Mobology, for those words, powerful words. Let's go to Babatunde. Babatunde, you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Take it away.
Good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon once again, and let me use the opportunity to welcome my prospect, if I have to put it that way, Vandros Ebere. In fact, the last time we had a seminar at Maryland Mall, he was supposed to be there, but he couldn't come. Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you
Yeah, I
loud
can
and
hear you.
clear.
Yeah, he couldn't come. Something came up, so I'm praying and hoping tomorrow he could come on board. I mean, he could come to Maryland Mall because he doesn't really have the feel of what the business is all about. So I've been able to tell him some things, but I need him to come over and actually get what we are in for. And today, I wanted him to see that this thing is real. I wanted him to see the caliber of people on board. I wanted him to see the partnership across board. And I'm glad he actually came in today. And for the wonderful training we had today, it's very awesome. And also, I must commend the words of Nolan. He said the biggest thing he has ever learned is that he has learned nothing. And I think that goes to me. We really need to learn, we need to, beef up our arsenal every day, because it's not enough for us to just go out and talk with the residual knowledge we have. We need to actually train ourselves. We need to actually train our mind, because our mind is where the engine for the drive is. And I think I'm good, and I hope my prospect will come in pretty soon.
Awesome. You're talking about hope. Ebere just said it loud and clear. He's already part of this family. Ebere, I want to officially welcome you to this family, and we're so glad to have you on the team. That being said, we'll pass it on to Eustace. Eustace, take it away.
Hello, good morning, everyone.
Go ahead.
Good afternoon, good morning. Can you hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear.
All right, great talk, Maxwell. Thanks for the training. It's been a powerful training. The mind is very powerful, and I must say thank you so much for what you've done today. It's been very great. I think I can see someone on the call, Yemi Ajibotafe. Yemi, are you there? Can you hear me? Yemi is new on the call. Is the guy we spoke to the other day, and I'm glad he's on the call, but I think he came in a bit late. But it's been awesome. It's been an awesome time. I just can't wait to. The fire is so hot in here, and I'm waiting for Pastor Persona to come back, so we do some stuff together. All right. Thank you so much, everyone.
Awesome.
And,
awesome.
Yemi, welcome on board.
Yemi, you can hear us, say something. If not, we're here. Unmute yourself as soon as you can. Actually, you're unmuted. Constantina, take it away. You're always the one you're the last lady, powerhouse standing.
Wow, thank you so much for that training. It's awesome to learn something great for our amazing leader. What I want to add to it is that, like Bolaji said, being positive is an energy, being negative is an energy. And I want to say something about being negative. Now, it's a storehouse, and the more you talk about problems, challenges, all the things that are not going right, the more you anchor it, like an anchor of a ship, the more you put it in place to stay. And as a result of that, you keep wasting time advocating over your limitations, over the things that sets you, put you at the back seat. But when you use that same energy, let me tell you, it's like a smile. You don't take too much effort to smile, like the way you take so much stress to be angry. So it's like a smile. When you put everything positive in your mind, starting with your mind and getting it out of your mouth, saying it, you start shaping your atmosphere. You shape your future, you shape your life, you shape everything about you in every ramification. So let's keeping on by being positive from our mind to our words and to our actions. Thank you, everyone.
Awesome, awesome. Very, very powerful talk, Constantina. Well done, well said. Awesome, awesome. I think we're giving everyone the opportunity to say something here today. Ibiri, if you're still on the call, get back to Baba Tunde. I don't know if you've gone through the business presentation. This is a totally awesome, awesome opportunity. I'm creating millionaires in dollars, not in Nigerian money, all around the world. This is what our company is all about. So get back to that team and let them officially do you a business presentation. Trust me, the first thing you want to do is get in ASAP. This is not just a family, it's a family movement. And what we do here, we help people become successful. We help people get better. So you're in the right forum at the perfect timing. So really get back to that team. These guys are awesome. These guys are awesome leaders. Mobology is one of the team leader on that team as well. So get back with them. Get through the business tour, the business training. You know, I'm open to having a one-on-one with you. What we really want to do is create massive success down from really Nigeria, from South Africa. As you can see, we have people from different parts of Africa on the call. So get back with them and let's get you started ASAP. I'm going to give one more chance to Bruno. Bruno, if your mic is good, this is your last chance. Bruno, you there? I think she's having a problem with the mic. That being said, guys, fantastic. I want to congratulate everyone for being on the call this morning. Super awesome to see all of you this morning. Our next call is going to be tomorrow, same time, same every blessed day. So thank you for being on this call. And you guys have a superlative day. And let's go out there and get the book. Let's get the book. As a man thinketh. Let's get those books, read the books. You can get it online. It's only 99 cents or a little bit more than that. But this book would put a lot of substance into the way you process your thinking. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and everyone have a blessed day. Everyone, cheers.
Cheers.
Everyone, cheers. Take care. Let's go and put it into practice.
We got 10 at that's
all right, bye everyone.
Bye.